It's a sometimes vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is kind of a somber Sunday. Well, for me anyways. Last night I learned that one of my favorite Italian restaurants, Sorrento Italian Restaurant and Pizza, has been here since 1975, I believe, or 75, 76. Shut down their doors. They're one of my all-time favorite Italian restaurants, and as you can see, they're pretty much gone for good. Of course, they still have the signage up. They pretty much closed on June 18th of this year, and it's sad because you know, I was gonna do a YouTube on this one, and they're now gone. And you know, here's the old signage, Sorrento Italian Restaurant. That's actually a newer sign, but Sorrento Italian Cuisine. This was actually an older sign right here, I think. But yeah, they are officially gone. I'm doing this all in one take here. Yeah, but they're gone. This is the original door, as you can see. The glass door in all gone. And I don't know if we could see anything with the reflection of the glass. The kitchen, and I don't know if anything could be seen. But I don't know if anybody can see the inside, what's left. But yeah, they're pretty much. You know, they have 7-Up, Diet Coke, and Coke. I guess they're going to be coming another time. But, yeah, sorry if I'm flipping around too much, but as you can see, there's the old awning, bug lamp. But that awning is probably one of the most original features, the 1975, 1976 awning. 2064B Treat Boulevard. But it's sad that they're gone now. You know, this is all changed. That State Farm was probably a jeweler. I think that jeweler was always there, but it's very sad. You know, this Gino delicatessen came later, but I'm gonna sit down. So yeah, it's kind of a somber day. You know, I grew up on their food. You know, this table I'm sitting at is part of the delicatessen that came in later, probably sometime in the 90s, I think. I'm 35, so I've been in my, you know, since I've been in my womb, I've been eating their Italian food. You know, it's a shame because, you know, I knew their family very well. I knew the Cataraglis. I knew Joe and Dina, and I have a feeling I really have a feeling some big important person probably got pissed off because they were being you know, prior to the pandemic, about I see it's 2022, so 2017, 18, they were being selective on who they wanted. You know, the kids took over. I believe Dina died in 16 or 17. She had some sort of, remember we had that I forgot what she died of, but you remember, if you guys remember they had the ice bucket challenge a few years ago. It was for that. But anyway, yeah, it was a few years ago that they had the ice bucket challenge, and she died of that. I forgot what the name of that disease was. It was like Lou Gehrig's disease, right? And so anyway, that was pretty much the. But the kids took over you know, they took over a while back, and I've been here, you know, on and off for all my. And I'm 35. You know, let's say 36 years. You know, inside my mom's womb, eating their food. You know, their food was really good, but their food was starting to go downhill. 15 and 16, and and of course the kids were treating it's funny because once the kids took over, they were really changing up the situation, and the fact that they would it's sad because they ran the staff like shit. They treated them like shit. They really treated them like shit. They ran them like water. They kept on going staff changing. At one time they had a really good staff. They really had a good waitress at one time. And it's really sad because they treated their staff like, and then they're starting to be selective on their customers. And I was one of their loyal customers. Like I said, 35, 36 years. Loyal customers. And it's disgusting because they're starting to be certain people they'd be extremely nice to, and other people they'd be extremely mean to, and it was disgusting. And and so they really treat their staff like shit, and they start treating certain customers, especially me, like crap. But their food was always good, and then and of course then their food started slipping, and then they started raising their prices. And I was gonna take my like I said, friends and family I did have. We always took them there. I went there for my bar mitzvah. I am Jewish, but celebrations and stuff. We'd always take birthdays and other stuff. But take family. I remember my bar mitzvah at 99. My immediate family. That was kind of a highlight. I took them for my graduation, and I had family. My cousins. That was like last time I had my family. My actual cousins, Ben, Brian, and Michael. And my grandmother and my two grandmothers and my uncle. They were all there. We were all there. And this was a real family. Olive Garden said, "Oh, your family." It was family. And Dino and Joe were in charge. They were alive. But it's sad. Like I said, the awning's probably the most original part. That bug zapper's kind of new. This sign might be a little bit newer, but it's very, very sad because that we grew up with them, but they started treating and then the pandemic hit, and everybody now it's more of an endemic now. And it's more of an endemic now, and they have indoor dining. You don't have to wear masks anywhere. And it's like now they're just treating people like, it's like they were just really just treating crap. And they start cutting days off. It's like weekends. Sundays. They should be open, and they should be open on Monday, Wednesdays, and stuff. So obviously you kind of knew, but it is what it is. So 2064B. That State Farm was not there, but yeah, this was pretty much it. I'm only doing this all in one time. That awning is the most original part, 1975, 1976. My parents came in 78. Again, I don't know if we could see inside left of that. I was actually back there in the kitchen at one time. I don't know if anything could be seen or anything, but yeah, it's kind of a shame. You can see the map of Italy. Sorrento is a little island, but of Sicily. But yeah, this is the Walnut Creek Shopping Center. And I'm only doing one shot of it. That sign is actually a different sign at one time. 2064. Sad. Anyway, so. On Zoom, I'm only doing this one shot here, and it's sad. I'll do other restaurants and other YouTubes. I just wanted to make this more of a one shot thing. I'm sure Joe is aware of it. I don't know what Joe is thinking. He owns a winery in Napa. Anyway, so closing of a sort of a dynasty, Sorrento's Italian restaurant. So this is Giant 2B signing off. Sorrento Italian Restaurant. And I guess we'll be signing off here. Going to be signing off.